All right. I am not in the mood to record this, but I told myself I was going to. Told myself I would keep a log, journal, daily entries, and it's the first day, so it's important that I kick things off on the right foot. I'm not in the mood, but nothing bad happened. I'm just exhausted. It's not really the first day, it's actually the second day. It is the evening of the second day. I don't really understand how that even happened. I left in the morning. I left Monday morning from Denver. Got a late start, but I made my flight. No problem. And it was about a 2.5 hour flight to Seattle to SeaTac, and then a 12-hour flight to Seoul, where I am now. And it was a smooth flight. Everything's fine. I had a few scares where I thought that I didn't bring something essential, and that hasn't been the case. I'm just fine. I'm in a room now here in Seoul, and I do have some issues. I don't have any way of charging my computer because I don't have an adapter. I hadn't really considered that. I hadn't really. Obviously, I hadn't addressed it. Um, that's okay, but I do need to still purchase a flight out of Thailand before I'm going to be able to enter Thailand because I only have a one way and I don't have a visa, so they're going to require some form of departure proof. And that'll be a little tricky to get without a laptop. I'm, I'm sure I can get an adapter tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure that exists anywhere nearby. Worst case scenario, I'm sure I can get one like at the airport on the way and then purchase the ticket last minute, go from there. I It might be easier to purchase from my phone, but I also don't have any way of charging my phone except for this little battery, portable battery. Uh, Glad I overpacked in some ways. This will be useful in at least getting the phone charged overnight. Uh, I'm staying at the Relax Air Hotel here in. My brain is like melting right now. So, if you can't tell already from the tone of my voice, I am exhausted. I probably slept 4 hours Sunday to Monday, maybe like an hour, hour and a half on the flight. Yeah, it feels. I don't even know what time it feels like. It's about 7 p.m. here right now, 7 or 8. My body thinks it's like 4 in the morning, and that would be bad enough if I had gotten a normal amount of sleep. But traveling always takes it out of me to begin with. Look terrible, and then and the lack of sleep on top of that. I went out to eat here. I can't even think of the name of where I am. Uh, well, I wandered around a little bit and I went out to eat to a man, I thought I was gonna go to like a Korean barbecue place, and I guess it was, but they had like I just walked into a place. I'm like, all right, looks like they have a grill here. Sounds good. I'm going for it. I actually that was part of it. The other part was that it was extremely quiet. I didn't want to go somewhere with a bunch of other people. It was like I was like, I just want to be in peace, and I don't want to be around people. I don't want to like be the American tourist fumbling over the menu. So I went in this place and they had like two things on the menu. It was like grilled intestines and grilled pig skin. So I was like, the pig skin sounds good. And it was actually. It wasn't bad. It was just too much. Like it was like an entire pig. So obviously I ate it all. It's like $15, and it was pretty tasty. I mean, I was so hungry to hit the spot. Very keto friendly. If I hadn't eaten like an egg McMuffin on the plane, plus a cookie, plus like a fruit cup, I guess that probably still made ketos. Thought they'd at least give me a little bit of rice with it. I didn't know what to think. I would have just assumed that like anywhere in Asia wasn't going to be keto friendly, and then the first place I go is like automatic. I would have stayed on. I was already considering it on the plane. I was like, nah, I said you fucking just cut loose when you got here. Fuck it. I feel like going back out and like buying a bunch of chocolate and make myself sick. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just wrap this up and go to bed. I I'm curious to see what time I wake up. I mean, I better check my flight. Be sure that that makes sense. But I think it's not until 5:30, so got a little while. I'm gonna check that now because I really gotta crash.